So, for those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Diosnedi Pellegrin. It's not up. It's not up here. I'll type it. Uh, oh, don't worry about it. You guys will see it in the name. But my name is Diosnedi Pellegrin. I'm married almost 15 years now. I got two amazing boys. You can see the pictures there of me and my family. I got a 13-year-old, a 7-year-old. Born and raised in Northeast Jersey. Currently live and reside in Columbus, Ohio for the meantime. And, just a little about me professionally, about the business, what I've been able to do. Look, I've been in this, what you want to call the online marketing, the network marketing, online marketer pretty much for the last 4 years. So I haven't been doing this that long in terms of this industry, this network marketing world. However, I've had some amazing results. I've done amazing things since I've been in the industry, a short 4 years. I've generated well over $500,000 in just the last 2 years alone. That's just in the last 2 years. I like to say, and that bullet point there says it, I'm currently unhireable for a job. No one can give me a job. I won't go back to a job. I won't think about any job because I left that world. As you can see, actually that world left me. That life, the job world never gave me time and location freedom. And that's what really differentiated itself, this industry, to what I was doing at a job. As you can see on the screen, before this, I spent 14, 15 years whether you want to call it retail sales management, multi-unit management. Multi-unit management just means, the highest level I was able to climb that corporate ladder was a district manager opportunity or position, which is just below the VP roles, regional vice president roles. And I thought that was success. I thought I really had success. I thought things were great. I'm not going to say I wasn't okay. It was fine. Having a job was fine. Making six figures, company car, traveling, expense cards. All the things that you see the typical, sales professionals, managers out there have was great, but it just didn't give me time and location freedom. And that's why I'm here and why this industry called to me, because it's just at the end of the day, I was okay with life, but I wasn't happy. It wasn't great. There was things missing. And it goes down to what I like to call the limitless and freedom lifestyle. The reality of it is that no job gives you time and location freedom. I don't care what it is. If you have a job, you're never going to have time and location freedom because you're supposed to be where they tell you at a specific time. You have no choice, no decision. But ever since I've been in this industry and in this business, and obviously doing it successfully the last 2.5, 3 years, I got to say that I don't care about the money's awesome. The money's great. Earning Bitcoin, all that things is amazing. But the reality of it is being able to spend time with my family, being able to enjoy the nicer things in life, being able to just have that limitless and freedom lifestyle is truly what it's all about. And being able to travel the world, meet different marketers, learn from them, become a better person, become a better business person, become a better father, husband, so forth, is just why I do what I do and what I love this industry and what this world what this industry is able to provide for you. I just saw Alfredo jump on now, so I'll see if he's got something to share about himself before I kind of go into some of the guest speakers we have to share their testimony with Bitnamics. But again, I told you a little bit about my story, about who I am. What I'll tell you is if you have a job today, you have everything within yourself to be successful, especially if you stay tuned to the end and see what Bitnamics is and the possibility. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why I've become, like you saw on the previous slide, let me go back to the previous slide. The reason why in the last 2 years, I've been able to generate over $500,000 is because notice what I put on here. I've been in the industry 4 years. So in the last 2 years, I've generated over $500,000. So you might ask yourself, well, hold on, that's in the last 2 years. What happened those first 2 years? Well, those first 2 years, I was learning what Bitnamics is going to teach you. So one of the biggest products and the things that you're going to get in Bitnamics when you get signed up is becoming a marketer. Many businesses, many things out there tell you about the compensation plan, all those things, but they don't teach you how to get there. And I'm going to tell you that I've been in the industry 4 years, but I had to bust my ass off the first 1.5 to 2 years to learn everything, to make mistakes, to fail, to even down at the bottom. I didn't say when I was talking about this, I went and did an Uber and Lyft job. I went ahead and worked for Uber. Actually, I didn't work for Uber or Lyft. I was an Uber Lyft driver. Like you're your own business person. You don't have a boss to report to. But I decided to go to Lyft and Uber. I just told you I spent 14, 15 years in corporate America, multi-unit manager making six figures, and I went down to an Uber Lyft driver. The reason why is because I knew it was temporary. The situation that I was going through in my first 2 years when I became an online marketer was only temporary, because I kept seeing every week and every month I was getting better at what is network marketing and online marketing. So eventually everything just paid off. And as you can see there, in the last 2 years, over $500,000 generated within all the income streams that I have. And Bitnamics, I'm so excited about, because Bitcoin is seeing a boom right now that we've never seen. I mean, we saw it back in 2017, 3 years ago, but I believe, and many analysts say, Bitcoin's going to go even more. So again, I just share that to just give you a little bit about who I am, what I do. I'll see if my business partner, Alfredo, has anything to share about himself. For those of you who don't know him, he's actually, before he goes, I'm going to tell you this. I'm in this industry because I saw a video of his. So if you're watching this right now, wherever you're watching this video right now, I'm where I am right now because I literally saw a video of him. I saw what he was able to do in 4 or 5 years. And I said, wait a second, I've got 14 years in this job or this corporate world, and I haven't made millions of dollars. So why am I in the wrong place? So I teamed up with him, started working with him. And, just the last 2 years, over $500,000 I generated in multiple income streams that I have. So Alfredo, I don't know if you had anything personal you want to share, introduce yourself before we introduce our guest today.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited to have that BTC Life on the call. You guys are awesome. And just in just a few moments, we're going to share a little bit about them because these, every week you guys see us on the call, which is great. But you guys need to know what's happening behind the company. Who are the people that are actually having success, having results, and are getting a little bit of that life change in the short time the system has been around. So that's why we have guests on our calls. And every week you're going to hear from new and different people, all walks of life, different parts of the country, the world. It doesn't matter. Some of them might not even speak English, who knows? But hey, that's the impact Bitnamics is having. But before I get to them, I'm just quickly, a short story about me. Guys, I've been in the industry for about 7, going on 8 years. I used to be a tax preparer for H&R Block. After that, I quit my job, went on food stamps, did that for a while. That was a great career, right? And hey, it fed our family, man. We have 5 kids in the house to feed, and it was no joke. And the point is that I quit my job because I knew there was something better for me out there. I knew there was a way. I knew there had to be something other than going to work, slaving away, just getting a check, not seeing my kids, because everybody knows when it comes tax season, H&R Block employees, they lose their lives. They literally lose their lives because they have to work all day long, every day if possible, because that season is so critical for every person in the United States. But that was me, and I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. I would literally come home and my kids would be sleeping every night. And then all of that for what? I was not the owner. I was not the boss. I was not making big money. When it really hit me was when people used to come in, right, with their information for me to file their taxes, and like more than half of them, I would say probably 90% of them made more money than me. It just didn't make sense. I'm sitting here with a suit and tie, looking all important, getting ready to prepare someone's taxes, and a McDonald's employee comes and they make more money than me. I was like, wait a minute. This can't be. There's got to be another way. So long story short, guys, I quit my job. I never went back. I struggled for a little while. It took me 2 years of figuring out this business before I really hit it and became a multiple 6-figure earner. Here I am today, never looked back, never went back to a job, been living the freedom lifestyle ever since. And guys, I don't even know what it feels like to have to get up in the morning and report to someone else. I don't know, other than my wife, which is a little different, right? I don't know what it feels like to have to report to a boss. It's crazy, guys. I invite you to get some of that feeling because every single day I get DMs on my Instagram. I get messages, text messages, man, I have to go to work tomorrow. I'm about to work. I'm about to do a 12-hour shift. I'm about to do a 10-hour shift, man. Get me out of this. This sucks. And most people, at least in America, most people hate their jobs. Most people. Some people love what they do, and that's okay. If they're complacent with what they have in life and their jobs, that's okay. I salute you, because somewhere in this ecosystem, we need you to do what you do regardless. So that's great. I give it to you guys. But a lot of people really want more out of their lives. And here is just a window of opportunity for you guys to get a piece of that. And we invite you. That's why we do these calls, to invite you over to this side where literally I don't care what time I go to bed, because I don't have to worry about waking up early in the morning, dealing with traffic, now dealing with COVID, having to play by their rules. I really, really feel sorry for those people that have to wear those masks all day. I don't know about you, but I go into a supermarket, and by the time I'm almost done, I'm that mask is driving me nuts. And these people have to wear it for like 8 to 10 hours. I don't know how they do it. I salute you guys for doing that, but I can't. It's terrible. It's horrible. Sometimes I walk in, I forget to wear one. I'm not there mentally with this whole mask thing. So long story short, guys, I've been on food stamps. I've been broke. I've been down on the dumps. Me and my family struggled. Me and my wife and our kids, we actually struggled for a while to just really make things work. But we never gave up. We gave it all our got. And here we are today sharing this story and this opportunity with you. Because if I can do it, guys, and I'm a high school dropout, I'm not a big educated person. If you guys hear me speak, I'll be open. I don't have the most vocabulary in my speech, but that's okay. I know how to do math, and I know how to hustle. And that's what matters in this business, guys, is the hustle, the ambition, and the mindset. I may not know every word in the dictionary, but I know what it takes to get the job done, and I could teach you guys. And that's what I'm here to say. So I'm super excited for you guys to get on the call. I'm super excited for Dios and my guests, because I want to hear their story, because I know they got involved with Bitnamics not too long ago. They're already seeing some good numbers, and they're super excited. And I want to hear a little bit about their story. And soon enough, for you people that are watching, I'll be excited to hear about your story too. So that's me, guys. Again, I don't have a picture up. I don't know if Dios put one on me, but we are the Latin Brady Bunch, guys. We have a lot of kids, right? A lot of kids. It's me and my wife, and we're co-parenting. We're not co-parenting. Most of them are our stepkids. We have one kid together, and the rest came from our previous relationship. So we are the Latin version of the Brady Bunch, but it's a lot of fun. We've done a great job on raising these kids. They are wonderful kids. God bless them. Thank God to this business. Let me tell you something aside from money that I don't think some of you people realize. Maybe you do, but it hasn't hit you yet. It's hitting you now because you don't have this part of your life happening yet. But let me tell you something. What's more valuable than money is time. And the time that these jobs were taken away from me, I will never, ever get back. So being able to stay home and be with my kids, it's really, really what it's all about. I'm not worried about the money, because the money pays the bills, pays for the house, the cars, and our food, which is the most important. But me being able to be home every single day of the week and be with my family and raise them, me and my wife raise them ourselves, has made a huge impact on the way they are today, especially with today's society. The kids are hurting. It hurts me so much, because to see what's happening in the street, a lot of these kids don't have their parents to be with them 24/7, and it's really causing an impact on today's society, especially with the way social media is and the influence. I don't mean to get all into that, but you have to realize that this goes all the way up to that point where not only you can make as much money as you want, but you get to be home and raise your children, which is something that will make even a huger impact going down the road. I know that us being home made a huge impact and a huge difference in our kids' behavior, because we are the parents and we set the tone, not a babysitter, not after school programs. We did. So we structured them very, very well. And I'm happy that we were able to do that. I know Dios's kids, I met them, and they're very well structured. And I know that him being home makes a huge difference with that, or them being raised by, like I said, someone else. I know that for a fact. It's a fact, guys. So for those who are watching and you have children, keep that in mind, because aside from being able to make good money, you being able to have the ability to be home with your children, homeschool them, train them yourself, do everything you have to do as a parent, makes all the difference in the world and how they're going to grow up, guys. So with that said, back to you, Dios, and I can't wait to hear from our guests.
Yeah, no, so we're gonna get right into it, folks. Obviously, you heard a little bit about Alfredo, a little bit about me. We're gonna go to our guest, Alfredo, and it's your wife, right? Valentine?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Valentine's your guys' last name. So
Yep.
they're a power couple. They got started in Bitnamics. I'll let them talk about their story, but they're our guests today just to kind of talk about their story with Bitnamics, their testimony about what they've been able to do. So I'm gonna let you guys share your story, and then we'll take it over and start doing the presentation.
Awesome. Thank you so much. We're so honored to be here, to be sharing space with all of you watching, and with Dios and Alfredo. We appreciate everything that you've done. And I think, so we're Jasmine and Alfredo. We're from New York City. We're homeschooling parents to twin 6-year-old girls. And as Dios and Alfredo have both shared, we are on a mission to create time and financial freedom for our family. So a little bit about us. I am a licensed social worker. I manage 7 programs, 24-hour programs. I'm on call 24 hours a day. And Alfredo will share a little bit about himself shortly, but I highlight that to say that we are extremely busy on top of our 9-to-5 demanding jobs. We homeschool, and we also have a child who is on the autism spectrum that needs a lot of extra support. And so when we had the twins, after our infertility journey and the blessing of having our twins, I knew that I did not ever want to return to a 9-to-5 job. However, I was not familiar with the online space. It wasn't a space that was introduced to us. And so I did not have a plan. So I was forced to return to my demanding 9-to-5. I missed many, many moments. We were fortunate and blessed, and my mom quit her job to be home with us and care for them, of which allowed us to feel comfortable, but yet we missed a lot of time that we are unable to make up for, right? And so I have been on a journey since then to figure out what we can potentially do so that I could be home full time. I knew that once it was time for schooling, that we were going to be homeschooling, and that was the time where it needed to happen. And so I had set a goal of December of this year. And 2 years ago, I was introduced to the online space, but it was in the wellness arena. And while I did really well and I was able to build a team, the momentum and the income did not move as quick as we needed it to move so that we can meet our goal, our target goal for our family, right? And so 4 months ago, we were introduced to cryptocurrency, right? I'm a licensed social worker, guys. This was an unfamiliar space for me, and it was a scary space, and we didn't care. We dived in because we felt in our gut that this was going to create the space and the time and the finances that we needed to meet that goal. And when we dived in 4 months ago, our world changed. Everything changed for us, because in a matter of 3 months, we were able to generate $30,000 in the cryptocurrency space. At that time, Bitnamics was not yet around, right? And oftentimes we joked around, oh my gosh, what would happen if we could identify a platform that would have Bitcoin as well, right? The king of all cryptos. And long and behold, it happened, right? And we were introduced to Bitnamics, which has been transformational, not only because it remains in the crypto space, but because of all the training and support that is available on this platform, both from Dios and Alfredo, but the platform itself. And they were able to take the best of the former platform that we were on and create an amazing compensation plan. But I think most importantly, create a space where we would be able to learn these tools and these skill sets that took Dios 2 years to learn, right? He highlighted that he busted his behind to learn this, right? And so we've followed leaders, we have seen success, we know what it looks like, and we know that there's a lot more to just sharing an opportunity. There needs to be a system. And so the beauty that that has been presented to us is that this system is readily available in our back office, in our trainings, in the wealth of knowledge that these 2 amazing leaders have shared with us. And so our journey thus far has been incredible. We are starting to build a team. We have earned over $2,000 in the short, 5 weeks that we've been on this platform.
Yeah, two of those weeks we were in Mexico, like enjoying the earnings. So
yeah,
we actually took a break. So yeah, not long at all.
Not long at all. And we were able to go to Mexico with our family because of the hard-earned money that we earned from the cryptocurrency space, guys. Oh my gosh, a social worker in the cryptocurrency space. It makes no sense, but it is phenomenal. It is amazing. And at the end of the day, it is about our why, about wanting to just be with our family, no longer miss those moments, be able to teach our girls our home so that we can teach them what we want to teach them, not what the system wants to teach them. And also so that Camila, who's on the spectrum, is getting the additional support that she needs. And so we have dreams, we have goals. We know that they're going to be possible here on this cryptocurrency space, specifically Bitnamics. And I'm going to stop sharing a little so that Alfredo can share because we don't have much time. But as you can see, I'm super excited about being here. And I'm going to pass it on to Alfredo.
That was it. We're done.
We're done.
No, listen, what I want to share is I think, jumping into it at first, there's usually someone on the team, right, that's a little bit skeptical and hesitant, right? And I'll share that a lot of that comes from us being programmed, right? So we're programmed to, go to school, get a degree, graduate, get a job, work your way up, and then retire, I guess, if you're lucky, and then last a couple of years, right? And that's such a vicious cycle, and it's so many of Alfredo's points really hit home because we really relate to those things, right? And the freedom that Diosnedi is allowed to experience now with his family, we can relate to those things. That is what we are fighting for.
We have to have some code names because I'm getting confused when I hear Alfredo and Alfredo.
Yeah, so
like Alfredo made a good point. So let me say what Alfredo said because I'm Alfredo. Like, wait, what's he talking about?
It's like Inception.
We got to get some code names or something.
We're both from New York.
We're both from New York. We're both named Alfredo. We both have kids, and I got twins too. That's crazy.
Oh,
yeah, man. And we both do Bitnamics. That's crazy.
I'm a twin. I'm a fraternal twin. Does that count?
He's a twin.
We have fraternal twins. Yeah,
I'm a fraternal twin.
We got to come up with a hashtag, that twin life.
That twin life.
All right, guys. I'm sorry. Let you get back to this. We got Alfredo 1, Alfredo 2. He's Alfredo as well. So when he says Alfredo, he's talking about himself as well. Just remember that. I was getting
confused. He goes by Fredo, so that may be easier.
I'll make it easier. So yeah, my friends and family call me Fredo.
I'm Alf and you're Fredo. There we go.
We're good. But yeah, our goal is to break that cycle. We don't want our kids growing up like that. That they think that they have to, go to school, study. They have to do that. But then having to jump into this 9-to-5 world that we live in, there's so much more. We can already see creative sparks in their brains and them wanting to do things and it feels weird because the things that they come up with aren't your traditional, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer. Like they want to do stuff that will use, that creativity. So for us, it's important to put them in a position where they can do what they want, and ending that cycle is our goal. So, if you're afraid of this, don't be. Jump in, take a leap of faith, because if you're looking for something that's structured, that has amazing leadership, that the tools are there, you've definitely found the right place to join.
Yeah. And I think that if we have a little more time. We were given 10 minutes, I think, right? So Fredo mentioned that, the girls are already exploring, or identifying with these creative ways of thinking and what they want to be. And it's because we already do the mindset work that we weren't exposed to, right? Not because our parents didn't want to expose us to it. They just didn't know any better, right? And so we already do the mindset. We do the mindfulness. We do the yoga. We do the vision boards with them. We have a family vision board. And you know what? The other day, one of the girls said, look, what's on the vision board is happening. We're going to travel. And I said, that's right, baby. We are traveling. Not only are we traveling, everything that's on the vision board is going to happen because our thoughts become our reality. And when we have faith and we fight for what we want, it happens. And they are in that mindset. And we're on a mission, like Fredo said, to break that cycle. I got my master's degree. I work tirelessly hours. If the phone rings at 3 a.m., I have to wake up. If there's an emergency or a fatality, I have to go to the scene. I'm done with that. And we are fully confident that this space is going to allow for that freedom. And my goal date of resignation is December 20th, 2020. We're working hard to make that happen. I'm at peace that if it needs a little more time, you know, we'll give it that time. God at the end is in control, and we believe that it's going to happen. But it's happening because of the cryptocurrency space, and we're excited about Bitnamics, and we are thankful for all that you do, and we're grateful for this opportunity to have shared our journey with everyone.
Yeah. So the one thing I would say as a call to action is, you know, listen to the presentation, stay to the end. If you're lucky, you might get some help with jumping on, right? But besides that, once you're in, dive into the Bitnamics Training Hub. Just see the information, absorb it, and put it to action. You know, don't recreate the wheel. So, and I shared that story with one of our partners, and Carlton, and he said, you know, we don't have to recreate the wheel, but we could put rims on it. And I love that, right? Because you do, while we're going to follow the proven path, I think it's important to understand that you need to personalize it. You need to make it your story, you know, and you know, we can't share the McLaren pictures yet, but that's a goal, you know, and I've been in the 720S and I want to do that again. So, you know, for those people, just you know, have that vision, create the plan, put the tools in use, and you'll be successful.
Yes, absolutely. We're thankful. Thank you so much.
By the way, that training that we've been talking about for so long is actually in the back office now. It's called the Launch Playbook. And this is something I wish I knew when I first started. I had to figure this out such a difficult way, even to the point where I was making one of the videos that teaches something about, because I don't know if you guys are familiar with Aweber, which is the emailing platform. Basically, they added this feature that allows you to verify your emails, which allows you to send, you know, better, like it's more trusted, more verified. They didn't have that before. Even to the point where I was making the video showing people how to do it, there was still something I needed to learn because it wasn't working the way I wanted to. So I got in with support. They handled it, and I was able to record it and show you guys. That's an example of me taking an extra hour to learn something that I could teach you guys in like 3 minutes, right? And just imagine, this is years of compressed knowledge that from trial and error, from messing up, losing money, doing things, I was able to teach you guys a simple playbook that we like to call it, which allows anyone to take a business and launch it online. And that kind of information is available to you guys in Bitnamics, and that you can learn here and take it to any business that you do moving forward, which is crucial in building your successful career online. So that's why I'm like, man, I wish I had this information handed to me 2 years ago. I would have skipped, I don't know how many years of learning curve, you know, which is time and money that you're not going to get back. So
absolutely,
guys, we teach you guys these things because we want you to get the full value of Bitnamics with not only earning Bitcoin, but also learning how to actually run and operate a online business. So you can take it here and say, man, thanks to Bitnamics 2-3 years ago, I was able to learn this, learn that, do this. And now I could, you know, ski to the top of these companies because of what I learned a couple of years ago that I could say I learned a few years ago from some of my prior businesses. So guys, you're in good hands. Take action, get started. But we're just getting started with this presentation. So hang around. We're actually going to show you what Bitnamics is about. Fredo and Jasmine, you guys are welcome to hang out with us. We're going to turn our cameras off for go presentation. If you have to go, it's fine. Either way you can watch, but you guys are more than welcome to hang out, and I'll let Dios kick off with our presentation. Thank you guys. Your story is amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
From New York too, man. That's pretty awesome. Are you from Brooklyn or what? What part?
Originally from Brooklyn, yeah.
I'm from Manhattan.
What part of Brooklyn? I'm just curious.
Bensonhurst, and then I lived in Williamsburg for a little bit.
Wow, so Bensonhurst on the other side. You guys don't realize Brooklyn is a borough, but it's like almost like a city. It's like within itself. It literally takes you over an hour to get from one side to the next. So I'm actually from the Williamsburg area as well. Williamsburg, near Bushwick. I went to school in Eastern District, which was on Bushwick and Grand Street. High school. I have family in the South Side. Also, I'm from family in Greenpoint. So yeah, pretty much from that area as well. Graham, by the BQE, Meeker, and all that stuff. That whole area, I'm like family, friends, and that's where we're from. So that's pretty awesome, man. Hey, I'm glad we connected. Now I know a little bit more about you guys, and I'm happy to have you on board. So Dios, it's your turn, buddy. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Well, I gotta say thank you to both Alfredo and Jasmine. It's funny because like we all have some similarities, all Hispanic, all from the East Coast. I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. But then I said I'm a fraternal. You guys all each have twins. I'm a fraternal twin, and my twin's name is Jasmine. So my sister's name is Jasmine. So it's funny how the world works. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Awesome. So
Thank
folks,
you so much.
Thank you, and great testimony. Appreciate you guys sharing. So folks, now we're going to go into the presentation, actually talk to you about what you've been listening. I mean, what you guys just been seeing or hearing right now up to this point, the first 34, 35 minutes is really stories, because the reality of it, look, we're all real human beings. We're all someone. And what we do is we're a story. We're all human beings. We all have our own little, story of what we're doing, how we're becoming successful. Bitnamics is the vehicle we're all using. As you just saw, that was real world. This isn't scripted. We're all live right now. And you just saw how we are able to all come together, talk about this presentation, and use what Bitnamics has as a vehicle to generate us the income. So you heard about what it's been able to do for a lot of us, what this industry has done for a lot of us, what Bitnamics is doing for us today. Well, now you're going to learn about how it works and what's involved and what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and present. Let me shut off my camera because you guys don't need to see that there on the right corner. There we go. Awesome. So we're going to go right into the presentation, because I know we ran a little bit longer in the presentation, but it's important, I believe, to see faces, to see see our eyes, see our demeanor, and see that we're all real normal human beings with a story to share and results to share. So I won't take up too much time on the results and testimonies, because you already heard from 3 of us on our results and testimonies with Bitnamics. But ultimately, what I'll tell you is, look, one of the exciting things about Bitnamics is it involves Bitcoin. And if you're newer to Bitcoin, I'm not going to go into a course teaching about Bitcoin. But what I would tell you is, here on the screen, back when we got started in Bitnamics 2 months ago, it's been about just a little over 60 days. We got started with Bitnamics, this amazing opportunity. Bitcoin was trading just over $10,000. So if you wanted to buy 1 Bitcoin, or you had 1 Bitcoin, you essentially had $10,000 in your pocket or in your wallet. Well, just a few weeks ago, on November 13th, actually a week ago, it was $16,291. Right now, at the time of this video or this recording, check out where it is right now on my screen. So this is live, instant, happening right now, $18,000. Basically, Bitcoin is up to $18,000. So as you can see what's happened with Bitcoin in the time we've been here just with Bitnamics ourselves. 10,600 when we got started, up to 15,800 back on November 6th, 16,300 on November 13th, and today right at $18,000. That's why it's crucial that your timing is important. You want to stay to the end to learn how to get started, but I'm going to tell you, and you're going to want to take advantage of it. You want to get started as fast as possible, because the one thing I have heard a lot in my 4 years of being in the industry is I've seen a lot of people see my successes and said, man, I wish I would have kept going, or man, I wish I would have believed you, or man, I wish I would have listened to you, or not listened to the naysayers, because timing is crucial. It's never too late. I like to always tell that to people. It's never too late, but the sooner you get started, the better it is for you. So just some quick results. Here's one of our team members, Lori. She made 3 payments on 1 day. As you can see, $126, $30, $9.32. Here's another team member on their 0.003 board. They've generated three times they generated and were paid for this. So in this specific example, you'll learn about this. But this person here made 3 times this. So they made 0.009 Bitcoin thanks to this cycle that they completed. And what they're pointing out here is they made it off of 1 spillover as well. You'll learn about what spillover is, but basically spillover is you don't necessarily have to always do the recruiting. Spillover in your team building will happen. You could get some people falling in your matrix from spillover, which is the bonus of the powerful compensation plan in Bitnamics. I know this is probably a little bit difficult for you guys to read, but I'm just going to tell you high level what the prices is. Clay here in the first screenshot made $1,300 in 1 day, made $558 on this day right here. And then this one's very, very small. You can't see it. $1,896 generated on this day here. So as you can see, actually, this was all on the same day. You can see here on Facebook, the screenshot I took, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days. So this was all in 1 day. Add 1288, add 558, and add almost $1,900. That's what Clay generated in 1 day. Here's Dawn, another screenshot I took from our Facebook group. She's got a pending balance here of $3, and she's been in the business, I think at this point, just a few weeks or maybe a month, and she's generated 0.126 Bitcoins in total, which at the time of this recording at $18,000 is well over $1,300. Well over, it's probably like $1,500 she generated with Bitnamics. Here's Tino, made a cool $61 at this time of this, back on October 8th. And again, these are just screenshots I took from our Facebook group. We've got people who generate either from the matrix, from the unilevel, and then we've also got leaders and people who generate off of contests. Bitnamics does monthly contests every single month and give away money or give away Bitcoin to the top 10 earners. In this instance, Miles here, one of our partners here in the business, he generated $1,000 paid out in Bitcoin when this contest ended. So lots of incentives aside from just the compensation plan. Ed Hudson here won a contest or an incentive where Bitnamics made a $500 social media contest. Basically, if you post, create as much viral posts and share as much of Bitnamics into your social media, you could win $500. And Ed here was the winner of that. One more person here generated $536 on this post. Here's another person. As you can see, this person right here, when they're yellow like this, and again, you'll learn this as you get started, but yellow means spillover. Blue means you personally referred them. So in this instance, Ed Hudson here got 3 sales, generated an income on this sale here, and he didn't recruit or bring a single person in. He says, explains it right here. I was paid 0.01 Bitcoin, $112 overnight. This was all from spillover. So again, spillover happens if you position yourself, you leverage yourself, and you get started as fast as possible. And in this instance, Frank here on the 0.08 board, this is a pretty high level board. At the time of this recording, back on the 27th of October, this screenshot, 1,087 was 0.08 Bitcoin. Right now, it's probably a little bit more than half of that. So it's probably $1,500, $1,600 for each 3 of these positions. And what he's sharing here is he's generated a person on his first position, second position. So now he's positioned to triple his Bitcoin with these first 3 of the 4 positions here get filled up. So those are some testimonials. You guys seen some amazing results, testimonials. You've seen real life testimonials from ourselves. But now let's go into the actual presentation and talk about what Bitnamics is. Look, Bitnamics is the first fully decentralized Bitcoin unilevel and matrix opportunity kind in the world. It's already in a short amount of time. Like I said, it's only been out just a little over 60 days, and it's been recognized by many experts in the industry as a true disruptor in the cryptocurrency and online direct marketing space globally. The opportunity provides all of the above with the confidence of knowing your Bitcoin is safe on this award-winning platform. I will tell you this, you're paid instantly for the most part, and it goes right to your wallet, and it's not held at anybody. It's paid right to you instantly when your team members are coming into the matrices. Bitnamics combines the best of all worlds, from profitable, from sustainable, trust, accountability, and integrity. Really, all of those things are crucial and important here within Bitnamics, and the admins, which are there if they're needed, which you'll learn about why it's great and important to have those admins there to help out if at any time we need anything. But at the end of the day, the system does run with no admins. There's no need for admins. Bitcoins are paid out systematically and automatically and instantly when people get started in the business. Why Bitnamics, you might ask? Very simple. We never touch your Bitcoin. All transactions are real time and instant. Your privacy is held at 1,000% confidence. Most importantly, all transactions are open source on the world's blockchain. And you can literally go and search your wallet, your personal wallet, your Bitnamics back office wallet. You can search and track every transaction because obviously Bitcoin operates on the Bitcoin blockchain, which you can see all of those transactions from within there. And then a very, very key and crucial, and probably one thing that separates Bitnamics from any other Bitcoin business out there, is residual income for all members. You're going to learn about that here in the very next slide. The residual income is a huge compensation aspect of Bitnamics because truly that's what disrupts the industry, what no one else has. But also it gives us the sustainability of long-term business here with Bitnamics thanks to the residual income side of it. So let's go right into the 6th level unilevel, which is the residual, and explain how that works. So getting started today, at the end of this video, when you guys are ready, you're ready to get started, you go and reach out to the person who shared this video with you. Very, very quickly, when you get started, you get that link. The very first thing you're going to want to do is you want to activate your account. You activate your account by very simply sending $25 in Bitcoin to your Bitnamics back office, which you'll see a video showing you exactly how to do that. And then you're going to be paying $25 every 30 days to stay as an active Bitnamics member. Well, those $25 are then divided 95%. So 95% of that $25 is going to be divided in 6 levels. Now, I want to tell you that each one of these levels can be as wide or can have unlimited amount of people in each level. So first level can have a few people to dozens of people to thousands of people. Your second level, same thing, and all the way down. Now, who would be your first level? Your first level that you get paid 3% of the $25, which is 75 cents. Your first level involves and includes all the people that you personally recruit, sell, whatever you want to call it, sell the membership, sell the affiliate product, sell whatever it is that you want, whatever you want to call it. But anybody that directly joins your personal Bitnamics referral ID, they're placed on your first level, and you get 3% instantly every single day when they pay their $25. So if they get started today, which is the 19th of November, well, on the 18th of December, it's due again. They're going to pay it, and you're going to get instantly that day 3% of the $25, which is 75 cents. Your second level compromises of all the people on your first level. So everyone that you bring in personally on your first level, they're gonna fill in your second level. So by default, your second level is going to have more people than your first level because there's more people that are bringing people into the second level. There's only so much work you can do personally. You're only in charge and responsible for the first level. There's only 24 hours in a day. You can only do so much to bring in people in your first level. Your second level is all the people on your first level, which is going to bring in then your third level from the second level people. So very, very simple. Second level is everyone your first level brings in. Your third level is full of all the people that second level brings in, fourth, fifth, and sixth. And as you can see, it starts to compound. The percentage increases the higher in the levels you go. And I'll share with you a diagram here that kind of explains why that works that way and why this makes sense. Because I know some people who mostly think more, I call it more single-minded, or just think of it a much more simpler pace. Well, I'd rather get paid more for what I do. The reality of it is, in this industry, and especially here in Bitnamics, you're going to learn about leverage. And leverage is a key word because in this compensation plan, you leverage your team building. Because at Bitnamics, we're not about awarding or rewarding just the single-minded people who are only worrying about themselves. We're rewarding people who are team building. Because as you start to build your fourth, fifth, and sixth level, look at those percentage. Fourth level is 13%. I mean, that's what, four times as much as your first level. So I don't know about you, but I would rather help my second, third, and fourth level grow so that I can start getting some people in those fourth, fifth, and sixth level and start making more than just 75 cents or $1.95 or a couple dollars here. I'd want to get down here into the fifth, sixth level where that's paying me anywhere from $5 up to $12 for each single position. But remember, each time you fill up this level, so if you bring in 5 people, you have 5 people now working just like you are to fill up your second level. This second level gets filled up and they're working hard just like you and your first level to fill in your third level. So by default, each level should have more people because there's more people working in each level, which is forcing more people down into your lower levels. And again, the key I want to stress with you is that it is unlimited, the amount of people that can fall on each line. You're not paid on unlimited levels. It's capped at 6 levels, 95% on these 6 levels, but there's no limit into how many people can be on each level. So what does maintaining an active membership include? Because I know some of you are thinking, well, that's $25 a month. Now I'm stuck to paying a $25 a month membership. Well, very important. That gives you access to your back office. That qualifies you, very, very importantly, understand that it also qualifies you to actually earn the 2x2 matrix commission, which you're going to learn about here shortly. It also qualifies you to earn your unilevel residual commissions. It also gives you access to the Telegram chat, Facebook group, Bitnamics training, which you already heard Yasmin and Fredo talk about. Guys, I shared it in my testimony. The first 2 years of my tenure here in this industry was literally just making mistakes, learning, and becoming a better marketer. Well, Bitnamics is giving you a shortcut because, like Alfredo also said, everything is going to be given to you. Many things are already out there in the training, but we're also adding more and more things. But the reality of it is your success is going to come down to connecting with these training that you get access to as keeping your active membership. And that's going to teach you to become a better marketer, which in turn you can promote Bitnamics and make more Bitcoin. And then very importantly, understand that maintaining your active monthly membership at the end of the day, other than all those access, you're also paying your residuals. So that's paying 6 levels above you to everyone above you. Same thing with your team members. When your team members come in and they pay their monthly membership, well, the very same thing's happening to you. You're earning your residuals off of those $25 that are getting paid every single day. And then there's also specific products attached to each one of the matrix level marketing trainings. You get access to that as well. You're going to learn about each of the matrix, how many they are here shortly. Alfredo's going to go through the presentation of how the actual 2x2 matrix works. But the more matrices or the more levels you activate, the more high level marketing trainings you're also going to get. That's also one of the products that you get as being a Bitnamics member. And we're not done. There's still more things coming very, very soon. But we're always adding, always expanding. It seems every week we seem to be adding more and more things, and we're not going to stop because we continue to see more and more people putting faith into the system, into this business, and generating lots of Bitcoin. So before I hand it off to Alfredo, I'm just going to give you guys an illustration here and just really spend only a minute or two here so we can get going into the 2x2 matrix and not have a long call. But very, very simply, right here is I'm just throwing into perspective what's possible with the residual unilevel by itself. So this is not counting the other aspect of the compensation. This is not counting the giveaways, the contests that we have. But in this illustration here, what you're seeing is the amount of Bitcoin that you can generate every single month if you build your team with your team all together, 5 people, every single person. So you go out there, you start Bitnamics today, you share it with 5 people, they get started, and then each one of those 5 people bring in 5, and everyone does that for all 6 levels that you're going to be building. Well, at the end of the day, this is the amount of people you're basically going to see in each level. Here's the percentage of the payout, and this is how many Bitcoins you're going to earn. Again, I'm not going to go into too much details about what this is, what's capable, but what I would tell you is the importance of timing. Because at the time of this recording, or this, not this recording, but this presentation, this slide, Bitcoin was at 15,600. Well, it's right under $18,000 today. So this amount here that says $285,000 a month is actually now $329,000 a month. That is a, $45,000 a month increase just because of the passive increase of Bitcoin and what we're seeing with the Bitcoin boom. So again, this is what's possible if you and your team really connect, really say, you know what, the next 6-9 months, I'm turning everything off. I'm not spending money on anything that's not for the business, just like I did when I was struggling those first 2 years. I disconnected anyone that didn't everything and anyone that didn't have anything to do with the business other than my household, and I zoned in on my business. And if you can commit to it, you can build a team like this and potentially give yourself a $300,000 a month residual income with the residual aspect of Bitnamics. Now, the final slide here, just kind of a little smaller micro level, because some people see this and they see like, Dios, come on, I'm just getting started. I just got started the other day. Or some of you might have had some struggle in other network marketing companies if you've been doing this a while. Well, you probably didn't have the trainings you're going to get here, but very simple. Many of you are probably thinking to yourself, this is a lot of people, and that kind of is intimidating to me. Well, let's kind of put it at a micro level and just say, how about if you can just go find someone who's got a pulse? Because if you can just find 2 people who has a pulse and they're ready to work, I mean, this is not a lot of people, and you can generate with just the residual aspect of Bitnamics, you can generate yourself an extra 0.1767. What's that? You can generate an extra $3,200 a month with the residual alone, which for the majority of you watching right now, I don't care what part of the world you're living in, $3,200 a month with this easy goal right here of everyone just bringing in 2 people, your residual income would be $3,200 a month at the current price Bitcoin is at $18,000. So $3,200 a month will pretty much replace the majority of you watching your job. And I'm going to tell you personally, from just my personal testimony, Alfredo's one, he said it as well. The moment I lost my corporate job was the moment stuff got serious, and was the moment that my business really 10x, because now I wasn't losing 50 hours a week to a job. I now had 50 hours a week to my business. And that's when things even generated faster for me. So That basically covers the unilevel. Let me go back out, stop the share, and bring on the camera and just kind of talk to you guys. So, you saw the testimonies, you saw the unilevel, how it all works. That's powerful in itself. Now, my business partner, Alfredo, is going to actually walk through and talk to you about the 2x2 matrix, because there's really two components to the compensation plan here in Bitnamics. Aside from the incentives, the contests that they do, you have the unilevel, which is the primary compensation, and then you have the 2x2 matrix, which Alfredo is going to show you. And the 2x2 matrix involves 13 Bitcoin generating matrices of their own. So, Alfredo, I'll let you take it over.
Awesome. Good stuff, guys. Who's excited? Who's watching this live right now and is excited? Because the unilevel, I could tell you right now, when people least expect it, that thing comes in and it makes a daily deposit into your account. And this is one of the flaws in some of these other deals that I've came across, is that, once the matrix sales start to dry up, because sometimes they do, because that's the way you get paid, is through a matrix, which I'm going to explain it in a second. I'm going to really cut through this because I want to get to the giveaway, which is what you guys are here for, other than an opportunity, hopefully, is that, from just building a business and having a network of people come in, which we show you exactly how to do. We show you how to duplicate and how to build a network. Matter of fact, our training this week was on duplication. So that, by applying those strategies, you're going to start to build a team downwards, and those payments are going to start to trickle in. And every month that goes by, that more people are joining, they start to compound. Monthly renewals start to compound, the old members with the new members who want to keep their business going, and then those payments start to go to you. We actually have a couple leaders that get residual payments almost every single night, right? And that's awesome, because if you're not relying so much on a matrix sale, you're still getting Bitcoin deposited to you daily. And as Bitcoin grows, that residual also grows as well. So it's really amazing. And what's cool, deals, I noticed that since the monthly is $25 based on the US price, it actually requires less Bitcoin to keep yourself active, but as it grows, you're earning more. It's really it's totally awesome. I love that about this system. So with that said, I'm going to get into the cool money-making part of the upfront money, which is the matrix, on how that works. So let me share my screen. Who's excited for this, guys? I'm telling you, you guys are awesome. I see a lot of people on. We have almost 70 people on right now, over, 100 shares. You guys are doing awesome. All right, cool. So let me get right into this, because I don't want to keep you guys all night. I know we have lives. I have lives. I have to eat. I haven't even eaten yet, but that's part of the hustle, and that's what we live for. So let me stop my camera. Okay, and let me present this. All right, guys, so this is the 2x2 portion of this opportunity. So this company pays you in more than one way. And like I said, if you compare this to other deals that are similar, that are not even using Bitcoin, they're using Tron, and Ethereum is pretty good. I don't know how well Tron compares to Bitcoin. I don't think it compares to that at all. As Alfred and Jasmine said earlier, Bitcoin is king of them all. And we know that for a fact. Institutions are going to be, big institutions, big investors, big institutions, big corporations, they're going to be investing in Bitcoin, not in Tron and things like that. But I'm not knocking it, because you could take Tron and simply just exchange it. But again, why not just go straight for the king of kings, go straight for Bitcoin? And with the 2x2, you can actually make a lot of Bitcoin up front. So Bitnamics has a 2x2 follow me matrix that pays out 100% in Bitcoin per active spot. That means every matrix that you own is activated, and you have an opportunity to earn that one. And we have 13 different matrix levels. Now, one of the big things I want to point out to you guys watching is that each spot on the matrix, 6 spots, right, you get paid on, or someone is getting paid on. I'll explain how that works in a second. In every other matrix deal, like a previous deals, 2x2s, usually what happens is 90% of the times you have to cycle to get paid, which means you don't get paid until all 6 spots fill up. In Bitnamics, there's a payment going out on every single spot that comes in, and it's 100%. So the Bitcoin goes from the one person to the next, which is totally amazing, guys. And you don't have to wait to cycle to get paid. So these are the 13 matrix spots. Each one work individually. They have nothing to do with each other. So they can all earn and cycle individually, independently, and they all close the same exact way, but the only difference is the price. So matrix number one is at 0.006, which is equivalent to about $10 to $11 in USD now, based on the price of Bitcoin. And it range all the way up to 2.6, which is, I don't know, a lot of money. It's a lot of money, but just imagine once you make it to level 11, matrix 11, and you simply just earn on that matrix, that will definitely put you in the six-figure range just with that alone and nothing else, guys. So definitely a huge opportunity to earn a lot of Bitcoin in the 2x2 matrix, and all payments are paid out instantly to your personal wallet. You never have to share your keys, your private information. You actually own your entire business, which is awesome, guys. Each matrix you purchase provides you additional digital marketing courses, and we just added a new course yesterday, which is called the Launch Playbook, which is probably one of the most keen courses and information that you're going to find right now in Bitnamics, because it actually teaches you how to launch an online business. So yeah, we have mindset training, Bitcoin training, we have the advanced Bitcoin training, Facebook ad secrets, advanced, and many more. We have actually a cool TikTok marketing course that's going to be added to the training, as well as, like I said, we have the Launch Playbook that's there now for the members to be able to access, and that's definitely a game changer, because this information I wish I knew years ago when I first got started. So here's the matrix, guys, and that's you at the top. So the first two spots, you see this colored in red, those actually pay the upline. This is how all 2x2 matrix work. Their compensation plan works. This is what keeps the money flowing. So the two spots pay the upline. The three spots that are green, they actually pay you. So you're getting three payments sent directly to you on each matrix. The sixth one, which pays you, actually pays you to pay your upline so that you can re-enter the matrix and do it again. So technically it's paying, it's like if you're paying to start again, but it's not coming out your pocket. Okay, so you literally only have to pay one time ever out your pocket to unlock the matrix levels, but you can earn unlimited times, guys, and that's huge. So I'm gonna give you a couple of scenarios on how you get paid on the matrix, and then we're gonna get into the benefits, and we're gonna close this with some giveaways. I guess some people started on Bitnamics tonight on this call. So very simple, guys. If you sponsor, just say 6 people, and like I said, and we're gonna show you how to find thousands of people. 6 people is not a problem, guys. You can literally go right now. I'm gonna challenge all of you at the end of this call who are, if you guys are active in Bitnamics. Matter of fact, I'll tell you at the end, because I want you guys to stay on. I'm gonna give you guys a cool tip and show you how you can find thousands of people right now in your face that will be more than excited to join this opportunity. So back to the matrix. Let's say you sponsor 6 people, which I'm gonna show you how to find tonight at the end of this call. All right, the first 2 spots pay the upline, spots 3, 4, and 5 pay you, and spot 6 will actually pay you to cycle out and start again. So in this scenario, you actually got paid triple the amount that it cost you to get started with this matrix. Now, let's say all those 6 people, and I'm gonna slow down just a little bit because I want you guys to follow me on this, because this is where the follow me portion comes in. Let's say those 6 people that you actually sponsored, let's say they went out and did the same thing. They hopped into training, they learned how to share this opportunity with people, and they went ahead and they got 6 people each. Well, what happens in a follow me system is that every time one of the people that you bring in actually cycle out and do this again, they re-enter your matrix just as you will re-enter your sponsor's matrix. And guess what? You will get paid all over again. You guys follow me? A follow me matrix simply says every person that you bring into the business will follow you forever in all your matrix levels. So if you simply just bring in a couple of rock stars that go out and just do some damage, and they're going out there and working hard, they're bringing people in, you're actually going to benefit every time they grow their business and re-enter the matrix. Some of those positions will actually pay you again. So that's huge, guys. So really it's super key to not only, bring people aboard and share this opportunity, but also to train them and teach them how to duplicate, because that's going to pay you even more. So in this scenario, let's say you just sponsored just 2 people, and those 2 people each sponsor 2. So in this scenario, you're only bringing in 2 people. So forget 6. You're not that, you're not that strong a recruiter. No problem. Let's say you only bring in 2 people. and those two only bring 2. Guess what, guys? You're still getting paid triple the amount that it costs you to get started in this business. So that's huge, guys. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of money to be made, and all you have to do is literally pay your $25 a month to keep your business active, to keep your training and educational products active, and just pay to unlock the matrices one time ever, and you can earn unlimited times for the life of your business, guys. And that's huge. So one of the things, guys, that always comes across, when people are looking to join, but they say, what if I can't recruit? What if I don't recruit anyone? Guys, Bitnamics, it still has an opportunity, still allows you to earn money even if you don't recruit anyone, because we have what we call spillover. What spillover does is very simple. Let's say you're at the top, you join, your sponsor or whatever, and they actually are forced to put 2 people under you because of the placement of the matrix. And let's say those 2 people actually go out and bring 2 people each, right? So let me say this again. You join your sponsor, you're directly under them, so they have to fill out their matrix. So by default, they're going to place 2 people under you. The system automatically does it by force. So as no one is picking and choosing where anyone goes, there's no favoritism here. The system automatically forces 2 people where they need to go next. So those 2 people are forced under you, which is 1 and 2, and they actually go and they sponsor 2 people each. They sponsor 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, guess what, guys? Even though you didn't bring anyone physically into the company, right? There is no requirement. There's no like rank requirement, or you have to do this, you have to do that to get paid. No, all you have to simply do is be active and be on a matrix, right? The more matrices you have, the more opportunities you have for this to happen, spill over, where you can still earn triple the amount, even though you didn't bring anyone in, guys. Now, this is one of the last ways that you can get paid on a matrix, but it's my least favorite, but it's also my favorite. It's my least favorite because I don't want people to come in here and do absolutely nothing. But on the worst side, right, if you come in and you do absolutely nothing, there's still a chance that you can get paid. You won't get rich, but you can actually make money. So that's huge. So it opens the doors for anyone to make it. It gives them anyone opportunity to make money here, whether you are good at building a business or this is your first business and you're still learning to how to build it, and there's still opportunity for you to make money. So that's huge, guys. So it's not only the big people at the top making all the money, anyone can get paid in this system. So we're going to jump right into the benefits, guys. And while I'm doing this, I want you guys to share, comment, tag your teams, because as soon as this is over, we're going to pick a few random people to get started with the business tonight by giving them Bitcoin to allow them to get started, which is great for you and it's great for the person who brought you here, because them or someone on our team is going to get paid for this. So what are the benefits, guys? We are the very first in our industry to have credit card processing directly on the site to acquire Bitcoin. This is huge because for most opportunities, probably 99.9% of them, you have to go outside of the website, the business, to actually get Bitcoin to come back to join. And what that does, that usually causes some kind of delay. In some cases, some people just even lose interest. Oh, this is too hard. I got to go and buy Bitcoin. I got to get verified. That takes 2 or 3 days. And guys, when people are ready to join, they're ready to join right there and then. People hate to wait, and it also delays the process of them coming in, onboarding process, and it just puts everything to a halt. Well, we solved that problem by allowing people to purchase Bitcoin directly on site if they never had Bitcoin before. You don't have to wait for Coinbase, Cash App, or any third-party vendor to approve you. It's literally within a few minutes, you'll have the Bitcoin sent directly to your personal wallet, and it's available in over 100 countries. We allow you to get started with a small capital. As I mentioned, the first matrix is only 0.0006, which is equivalent to about 10 to 11 US dollars. And you can get started with that today, guys. And most people should have that available at some point to them. Now, if you come in here and you're completely broke for whatever reason, I understand, then figure out a way to get unbroke and get started, because you are in a situation that needs to be changed. All right. So definitely find a way to get what you need to get started so that you could change your situation around for the better. 100% income goes to the members of the system, guys. We told you each matrix each matrix spot pays out 100% of the Bitcoin. That's just minus the minor fees, which is not in our control or Bitnamics' control. It's just the way it is. It's just like a credit card processing fee. But for the most part, you're getting about 99% of that money because it's paid out directly to you. The system creators don't take or keep anyone's crypto. It's all paid directly to you, to your personal wallet. I already explained. We have 13 income generating matrices, and you can go ahead and get them all. You can get as many as you want. Okay, but once you unlock them, they're yours forever. You don't have to ever repurchase them or buy them again. The system is 100% decentralized, written with a Bitcoin smart code. That allows people to get paid instantly without any interference from the admins or the creators. And that, with that said, no admins are needed to run the system and pay people out. Instant payouts directly to your wallet, where again, you control the private keys. It's your wallet. You are full control all the time. Never need to wait for a withdrawal. You never need, the income is unlimited. By the way I explained it, you can earn from a unit level and you can earn from the matrix position. There's no cap to it. You can earn as much as you want, and everything is fully transparent on the blockchain. You can see everything that's happening within the system, within its members, because all transactions are on the public blockchain. The system is very simple and lucrative, very, very simple. You log in, you have a back office, you activate your residual, you get access to your training and your products, and you unlock your matrices. That's it. There's nothing more to it, guys. You don't have to go and get a PhD degree to learn the compensation plan. It's very simple. You don't need to worry about hackers or scamming because Bitnamics doesn't control anyone's crypto. It's sent directly to you, where you, again, hold the private keys to your wallet. And you can earn extra even without referring anyone due to spillover, which I explained in the matrix. So some more cool stuff, guys. We do have a training site that shows you step by step. And again, we just added another training course there last night that's only available to the members of Bitnamics. We have a company-wide rotator where anyone that goes to bitnamics.com will get an automatic referral from any active member in the system. The company doesn't take any enrollees. They go straight to any active member randomly in the company. You guys get social media recognition. We have an Instagram page and a Facebook group where we're always recognizing some of our top achievers and earners. We do live weekly trainings every Tuesday night, and we have weekly presentations like the one that you're watching right now, guys. So let me plug this in. My laptop is going to die. Give me a second. Okay, we have weekly presentations just like the one that you're watching right now, where you simply just invite guests to learn about the opportunity, and we'll do all the hard work for you. Now, something to think about. I'm going to go through this really quick because I know many of you want an opportunity to join and possibly earn some Bitcoin, and I really appreciate you guys hanging around with us that long. Is this a smart contract? No, not at all. How is it better than a smart contract? Well, let me just compare them real quick. Smart contracts are locked and can never be undone, unchanged, or whatever, which is good, but it's also bad because something goes wrong or something's flawed. You literally have to start all over, and that's happened to me already like 3 or 4 times where something was wrong with in code or the smart contract, something, and we really literally had to start all over. Bitnamics is not locked. Things can always be worked out for whatever reason without you having to lose your downline, without you having to pay again, or any of those shenanigans. No admins are needed to run ever with a smart contract, but at the same time with a smart contract, no admins can ever help you because there's nothing they can do to change or make anything different. They literally will have to recreate an entire interface and program if they wanted to make changes. That's the only downside of a smart contract. So with Bitnamics, no admins are needed to run it ever, but there is a support that will help you forever. We have a 24/7 support system where you can literally go in the back office and write to them if you have an issue, and someone will always be around to help you. If you lose your wallet with a smart contract, oh well, you literally have to start your business over because there's nothing that it could be do. There's nothing they can do to change it. In Bitnamics, for God's sake, you lose your wallet, you lose access to it, it's been hacked or something, you need to change it. Support will help you with that as well. You don't have to start your whole business over. A smart contract, they can never change for the worse or even the better. Bitnamics is always improving their system to make it a better experience for the members every single chance that they get without ever having to change the way you get paid. Okay, there's no residuals in a smart contract, and sales eventually do dry up. I don't care how good you are. You can make $100,000 in a week, and next week you can make $10. That's just the way it is. With Bitnamics, it's impossible because you can make a lot of money now, and you can make a lot of money later once your residuals start to compound and start to pay you with the people that you already worked hard to bring in the first time. Smart contracts, no contest. Again, Bitnamics has contests every single month that rewards some of our top achievers and income earners. So that's really huge, guys. With that said, we do have a contest right now. It's called November to Remember that ends on November 30th. This is great around the holidays and Thanksgiving to give people an extra opportunity to earn some money. You must be an active Bitnamics member to qualify. And the more you build, the higher on the contest leaderboard you'll reach. Thousands of dollars will be paid in Bitcoin and given away as prize money. Matter of fact, we're a little less than 2 weeks away from this huge giveaway. The members who work the hardest will win. Simply go out there and build your business, and that's all it takes to actually win. How you can get started, guys, is very simple. You guys can actually follow me along and do this right now as we speak. Literally, you can get started in 5 simple steps. Step number 1, create a Bitcoin wallet. We highly recommend blockchain.com. As a matter of fact, you guys can do this right now as we speak. You can go to blockchain.com, open up a wallet. All you need is the email address and your name, which I think you know who you are, and you have that. And you could actually open up a blockchain.com, and boom, just like that, you actually have your first Bitcoin wallet. It's that simple. Next step, purchase some Bitcoin. There's so many options, guys. Okay, very easy. You could go to Coinbase.com, like we said. You can try CoinMama, which is another popular site, or you can simply just create your account with Bitnamics and purchase it right on the site, and you'll have your Bitcoin within minutes. Step number 3, sign up for Bitnamics with whoever invited you. Guys, there's no links here on this presentation, and it's done like that on purpose because you are here because someone invited you, and out of all respect, we want you to enroll with that person, guys. So whoever brought you to this call, whether it was via email, via Instagram, Facebook post, Messenger, or however, they text you, they called you, they went to your house, give them the respect and go join with them, guys. They deserve it. They did the hard work and had you here. Step number 4, very easy. Activate your account. Once you completed the first 3 steps, all you got to do is take $25 in Bitcoin and activate your account, and you're good to earn for the next 30 days, guys. I guarantee if you follow the steps, follow our training, there's no way you cannot make the $25 that you paid to come in the system and way more just by following the steps that we provide, guys. Step number 5, very simple, unlock your matrix positions, and that's it. You're good to go. Then it's on to training and learning how to grow this business. And that training and education not only works here, it works in any business you do, and you're able to take that property, intellectual property, with you anywhere you go moving forward in the future. So that's huge, guys. So get started today. And by going back to the person who shared this with you,